Hey Taurus, we're going to do your reading real quick. So just real quick pre-shuffle. We have Emperor energy and the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Four of Wands. So maybe a trip to the city. I'm trying to figure out what this, I don't know what that Four of Wands is. Let me see if I can get that real quick. This is just pre-shuffle. We're going to lay out a spread. How are you guys? I love you so much. Please put your intentions and manifestations in the comments. And I will start the comments off with a intention manifestation. If you just want a thumbs up, or definitely thumbs up the video, but just say I accept, or I confirm, or affirm, or just get, you know, so you're in there, because the video gets circulated all over the world. But I love when you guys write your own intentions. Okay, the star card is super strong for you guys. A new beginning, maybe with an Aquarius. Somebody that gives equally. But this is, I mean, it could be twin flame. I guess it's Four of Wands, 11-11. But, let me just ask some let me ask some more specifics. Tell me Taurus's energy. Oh, okay, passionate new beginning. Oof. Nine of Swords. So, Nine of Swords is, I mean, a lot of times it's perseverance. It's been a long road, but it's not over. What isn't over? Blessings, abundance. This makes me think that you've got somebody new coming in from a very difficult, painful situation. I don't... What did you block here? Taurus, maybe you blocked yourself from love because you were constantly defending yourself against someone that was stronger, powerful, something like that. Ego, maybe. All right, let's lay out a spread in order. Okay, how are you? I love you guys. Again, please put your intentions, manifestations in the comments. I will start the comments off with one, so if you don't want to write your own, you can just say yes, or I affirm. And that way your energy gets put into that manifestation, and it goes, you know, circles all over the world, thousands of times, doesn't stop. Interesting. Yeah, Taurus, are you with somebody that is making you feel put down? Or unvalued, shaking up your stability? Don't like that. Okay, tell me Taurus's energy. You're wearing a false mask. So Ace of Wands in reverse. You're really not open to something, or you're pretending to be. Or maybe you feel like you're not quite able to get to, there's some sort of passion being blocked. Let me keep shuffling a little more. See if I can make sure the energy is clear. You guys, take a deep breath. If you've got on headphones or this, I'm going to make a loud sound to clear the energy, so you might want to turn your volume down if you're in the car, or have headphones on. Okay, ready? I'm going to take a deep breath. Let's try and clear the energy. that was the last one. All right, more on, okay, let's look at your outside energy. What's influencing you, or what's the outside energy here? Oh my gosh, the Star card again. Huh. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, but the Star card is about hope and healing. And it's supposed to be a really good card. Especially, some people say it's the best card in the deck. So we've got the Nine of Cups, your person, hopeful, healing. I don't know. This Nine of Cups is blessings. These are two beautiful cards, but why am I not feeling that? What am I getting from that? I mean, it looks like somebody wants to give you. There's justice. We're going to take that because I was feeling that super strong. Wisdom, fairness. Tell me one more about, let's get another card on this person. Yeah, I mean, this outside energy that you've got, there's somebody in your environment that is, this is blessings. I mean, you can't get much more beautiful than that. The Star card, the Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. But why am I feeling a problem? What's the problem? You don't feel like you deserve. Oh my gosh. Taurus, are you self-sabotaging? Oh. So sometimes we struggle feeling like we deserve something, and because we feel like that it's not going to work out, or we're afraid it's going to work out, so, or we are undeserving, you know, we maybe cause conflict, or we shut down. What's in the recent past? Probably the Devil card. The Hermit in reverse. Maybe you're afraid of being alone. Someone. What else? Recent past. King of Pentacles. Somebody wise, strong, money, stable. Yeah, I feel like there's a feeling of, you know, oh, my deck's in reverse. So a new beginning and reconciliation, maybe coming up from the ashes is what's coming. Tell me more about this Judgment. Okay, I think this is, you know, kind of like a heads up. It looks like a warning to me that to be careful. Maybe you don't realize you're self-sabotaging something, or you're just not being communicative, or you're not putting effort in, which could cause a painful ending. God, I don't know. This is deep. This is deep. Okay, let's get real specific. Tell me, what is Taurus's main energy? Okay, yeah, you're just defensive, I think, too afraid to... Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shoot. Yeah. Okay. You're feeling defensive or closed off to something. Because of why? Because of a deception. Or you don't believe it's real. Tell me the person that is on your mind. What's their energy? Oh, leaving a difficult situation. The Six of Swords is... It's not just bailing. It's... Oh, is it? Your person. Six of Swords. And here's cooperation. Working together. Maybe you had to give up too much. There's a need to say don't isolate. What is, how does the person on Taurus, I feel like there's two people here. So, and I'm not really having a hard time reading which one's which. So I'm going to stop trying. I'm only going to read the cards because my intuition is I'm not feeling real clear. So the person on Taurus's mind, how do they view Taurus? Oh, yeah. They choose you. There's something about, oh, see, look at that. Twin flame even. There's just, it looks like there's a one-sided love here. Or there's an indecision because of... What is this person's next steps? Shut down. Do you know what? Again, I feel like you may need to, you know, try to open up and communicate because you may be shut down, shutting someone else down. Which you cannot see. Someone else is sad too. Strength card. What's Tarot's advice? If you choose to take it. Stability. And the stable. So if you're choosing between two people, it's the stable one. I always feel like, you know, you got to be able to be stable on your own. Is my... I always feel like that. I'm trying to stay out of it and just let the cards speak. This is saying somebody stable. Choose stability. Where does that stability come from? You guys hopefully know what I'm talking about. Death. Capricorn maybe? What's the death card? Okay, there's something that you've been stuck on, and it has to do with spying and watching. Somebody may have an addiction, but that needs to be let go of. I believe that difficult ending that you've dealt with needs to be let go of, cut out. It's keeping you hung up, stuck. I hope that makes it. There's that strength card again. Look at that in the Emperor. Somebody somewhere is stuck on something from the past that they just need to clear their space from. You got to clear your space from it. For happiness. Let me grab another. Why do we keep getting the strength? I want to know about the strength card. Strength card is balancing the lion and the lamb. You know, there could be some analysis paralysis. There's Hierophant. That's you. Look at that. Oh, being a wife, maybe family. There may be, I keep feeling don't isolate, so there may be a need for you to confide in someone else. You might be embarrassed to do that, but you need to do that. Another thing is, okay, the cards aren't saying this, so take it or leave it. This is Tuesday's input. I feel like it could be your person. I feel like somebody is isolating themselves because they're doing something they know shouldn't be doing. And therefore they're not wanting to talk, or they're hung up, somebody is shut down because of something some bad choices or something like that. And if you're in that position, I suggest that you confide in someone that you really trust and let them know this is really eating at me, but I feel like I'm stuck doing the same thing over and over. Something like that, okay? Because we keep getting this false mask, this justice card. So you know, there's all kinds of messages in this reading, but what I think is trying to come through strongest, and it's frustrating for me because it's not real clear, and you guys let me know, but I think the main message is truth, ethics, justice, fairness, and you know, it could have to do with money, I don't know, but I feel like somebody is really stuck or isolating or shutting down and not communicating because there's something that they are doing that they are embarrassed or ashamed of. So either just stop doing that, right? Keep it simple. Let's not overthink it. If it's something you shouldn't be doing and it's bothering you for a reason. You are not supposed to be doing it. That's your conscious. It's saying, this is the wrong path, okay? If you feel like you cannot stop doing it on your own, if it's an addiction, just seek help. Even you could even, go a counselor if you need to, or if you have a friend or somebody that you can confide in. Because I felt I don't like these negative readings. I really don't want to post this, but like Spirit is not letting me avoid these readings anymore. It's not letting me. It just, if I'll film them and I won't post them, and then I'll film another one, and it just will keep coming back. Because it's so strong, it's like there's a warning here, because this is taking you down the wrong path, and it's not going to turn out pretty, or it's going to continue into a more of an isolation thing, where you cut yourself off from people that could be support systems and people that could support you. Okay, let me know. This is hopefully, who knows, hopefully if this video helps just one or two people, then it's worth posting. But I do like to know, it does make me feel better when I post videos that I don't want to post, to know that it did help and that it made sense. So basically, you're somebody in this scenario, maybe this is your person, but somebody is off track and is, instead of confiding in someone or getting back on their own path. Let me just do a little analogy I like to do for you guys. So if you have this path, God has this like perfect plan for us, and I don't have all my stones here, but let's just say that, this is you. Or let's say that's not you. Let's say this is you. This is an obstacle. Here's your path. Here's your light at the end of the tunnel. Here's you. Oops. Oh, there's some wax. This is you, okay? So God has this perfect path, and we've got to keep our keep your focus on the end goal, right? So along this path, we have blessings and we have obstacles. So say we come up with an obstacle first. Okay, so here's the obstacle. We come along this obstacle, and we get stuck. Well, we can sit there for a while. The longer we sit there, the longer we're probably going to be sitting there. The longer it's going to be, harder it's going to be to get to go over it. So we turn into the Emperor. The Emperor can manifest a way around it. They either call a helicopter, or they dig a trench, or whatever they have to do. But you got to go around it. Sometimes we start to go around an obstacle and we just keep going off path, okay? And say this is a blessing. If we stay off path too long, we miss out on this blessing. We get back on our path, right? We pick up some blessings, we hit obstacles. The point is we always are going to have some obstacles and have to go around. It's part of life, but the main thing is we want to get back on path. And there's some sort of obstacle or negative energy that is there might be some analysis paralysis, like overthinking, that needs to be let go of, but there's a strong energy of not staying off path, letting go of something difficult, and not letting it isolate you, okay? And you don't want to shut down completely, because I think what's good and what's meant to be, like this 10 of Pentacles, that could shut down as well if you do. Like if you... blessings you miss the blessings if you stay off path too long. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see if we can get I'm going to get a manifestation card too. Oh, deepening relationship to self. Remove any blocks within your throat chakra so you can express yourself. Exactly. We were just saying that. I love it. Thank you for giving me that confirmation. So yeah, there's a need to express yourself, to talk to someone. You've got a throat chakra blockage. Okay, let's see what you're manifesting. Thank you. Oops. Okay, so the universe is opening doors for me bringing opportunities my way. I don't crumble at the edge of my greatness. I take the opportunities that come and walk through the doors with confidence. So also there could be a little bit of a fear to move towards greatness because it means change. And if you change, that means you might have to keep accelerating, or you have to keep up with that change. You know, something like that. But you're right at the edge of greatness. Don't close that door. Don't block it. All right. Talk to someone. Okay. All right, Taurus, let me know in the comments. Also, I'm going to put I'll put a manifestation regarding this in the comments. And you guys please thumbs up the video, of course, to help the video circulate. But also thumbs up each other's manifestations and intentions. And you can write your own, which I love, or you can say, I accept, I confirm, or whatnot underneath, in the comments so that you're included in my intention, okay? All right, love you. Bye, Taurus.